Hey y'all, welcome back to Through with a Splash of Tea. I'm your host, Cass, and I'm here today with Gloria Louis. Gloria is the owner of Boston's newest waxing studio, WaxifyMe. So she's going to tell us all about it, but before that, she's going to tell us about herself, her life, her background. We're just going to talk about everything.
All right, awesome.
Everything and anything. Okay, so we're going to hop right in.
Okay.
All right. So I'm a strong believer that people's upbringing molds a lot about how they maneuver through life. So take us through what your upbringing was like being raised in a Haitian household and how you think that influenced who you are today.
Okay, so I grew up in a two-parent household. My parents weren't really strict, but there was expectations that they wanted from me and my brother. And just seeing them work hard, literally come from nothing, and accomplished everything that they did, it motivated me throughout my whole childhood. I watched both of my parents work, and they did a good job. And honestly, it's just their experiences that drove me. Obviously, everyone's not perfect, and being from a Haitian background, sometimes it could be extremely hard. But other than that, I'm very grateful. And I'm glad that they instilled a lot of their morals onto me.
Okay, you mentioned a brother. Is it just you two?
Yeah, it's just us two. Yeah, me and my brother.
You ever want a sister or you're good?
Oh, I always wanted a sister. Yeah, but I love my brother. And he gave me two nephews, so.
Are you a mom?
I'm not a mom.
Okay.
But I'm an auntie.
You're an auntie.
I am.
I'm an auntie as well. I love it.
Are you? Okay.
I love to be able to return them.
Yeah, that part.
Take it back. Take it back.
That part. They're so cute.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
But then they get so loud or such sticky hands so
yeah.
quickly. And it's just
yeah, but I do want to be a mother one day, for
yeah?
sure. Yeah, I definitely do.
How many kids do you want?
I want a big family.
Yes.
I didn't really grow up with a big family. I did not.
You and your brother. But cousins?
I have cousins, but we're all spread it everywhere. Oh my God, across the world. But wow. That's something I always wanted.
My goodness. All right. Well, big family coming soon. Okay. We both know, because I'm Haitian as well, ladies and gentlemen. We both know that a Haitian household comes with a lot of pressure. Well, okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Most minority households come with a lot of pressure.
I was going to say that. Yep.
So, did you feel that pressure in your household? And do you think that more, and honestly, do you think that more helped or hurt you in the growing stages?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say both. Honestly, it was necessary. Because now that I'm older, I see exactly what my mom was saying. Mm-hmm. Because we're in 2024. A couple of years back, I don't think life was this hard. And now everything's getting so expensive. So it's she always drove me to find something that's going to make you money. Find something that's going to make you financially stable. And I'm seeing that now. But I also do believe that everything is timing. So you don't necessarily have to kind of listen to the outside noise, but take in what older people tell you, because their advice is everything. They already lived there, been through that. And I was very hard-headed back then. But I paid for a lot of the mistakes that I made, but having them really kept me grounded and kept me hungry.
Yes. So do you think that you always, I'm huge on, oh my goodness, so many things. Mm-hmm. I'm huge on older people having wisdom.
Yes.
And anybody older than you has been here longer, so they have more wisdom.
Yep.
Do you think that that's something that you always believed in and always thought, or as you got older and started to realize the world, you were oh, okay, no, they know what they talking about. If I listen to them, I don't have to go through that.
Correct. Always.
Always, yeah.
And even for some of the situations that I've had in my life, I've always asked older people for advice. I've always had older friends as well. So, you don't want to take everything into consideration, but keep it in mind. Because they already lived through that. So it's just, I just always think that you can learn from anybody, even younger, because I also work with kids. A lot of people don't know that. I'm in a school system as well. So you can learn from all types of experiences, from older people and younger people.
Absolutely. I completely agree. 100%. All right. I want to stay in the realm of like younger, growing up, just for a little bit longer.
Okay.
I want to know about who Gloria was when she was a teenager.
I was always ambitious. I've never been a follower. I've always kind of like stayed in my own lane, did my own thing. I was very active. I was in sports. I did all types of stuff. Just try to find what I was happiest with. It took me a long time to really be content. But like, I mean, I was young. I feel like at that age, you're supposed to kind of like try everything. And that's exactly what I did. I did dance. I did acting. I thought I was going to be an actress. I did. I took classes for a very long time.
You're still young.
Yeah, I am. But I realized it wasn't something I wanted to do. I'm more of like a background type of person. I still do want to be in the industry, but more so managing. Like, I feel like I have a good eye for things. So, you know,
What
things
would you
like,
manage?
so like talent. I think I want to do that as my next chapter, like an agent or a talent manager, something like that. I'm more of that type of person.
If you had to choose only one person to manage talent, but like you're locked into them until they go, who would it be?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh my God. Oh wow. Maybe like Cardi B. Her career is already amazing.
Yeah, but that would be.
But like that would be. She's more of kind of our generation. She's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also maybe local people that don't get the chance to like get that exposure, because there's a lot of people out here that have great talent, and a lot of people overlook them. So I would probably focus more on upcoming local stars.
Gloria, that could be your next chapter.
I know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, I love that so much. All right. Speaking of next chapters or other things that you were thinking about, what other career paths did you consider?
Nursing. Nursing was definitely only because of the pressure.
Yeah.
Gloria,
please explain.
Yeah, only because of the pressure. So I'm a licensed esthetician, and when you're a nurse, when you have your RN, you can do things like Botox, stuff like that. I was thinking of actually going back to school and doing that to add on to the services that I already have. And my mom has always told me, just be a nurse. There's so many benefits. You could do a lot. And almost everybody in my family are nurses. I have cousins that are nurses. Yeah, like, and you already know.
They took them. They got them.
Exactly. But I also knew that I would be miserable. So, like one day my mom even cried when I dropped out of the program. So yeah, because it wasn't my thing. I just knew I'm gonna be miserable. I don't like it. So and with careers like that, you have to have a passion. Like there's no ifs, buts. Like you're working with people, people's lives are on literally your hands. So they're in your hands. So it wasn't for me.
We're gonna dive into this, and you can dive as deep as you want. You don't have to, whatever. I want to, because a lot of people watching this are probably at the stage of, I love this thing. I'm doing this thing that's paying my bills.
Yeah.
I love this other thing that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
But I don't have, my parents don't support me. My friend, like, people don't know that I'm passionate about this. So my question is, how do you have that conversation? And how do you how do you have that conversation?
So I'm going to be frank. With the economy that we have right now, I would highly suggest finding something that's going to make you money in the meantime. You could do both.
Both of them.
Honestly, you can.
You have the time.
You have the time. The years don't change at all.
They keep going.
So, I mean, and honestly, it's kind of luck too, because some people have better luck with just going with their passion. But also, it's the hunger. So it's like, if you have a job right now that's not really making you money, and you're using it to fuel, you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. So just know that. And if that's not something you want to sacrifice, find something that's actually going to give you that salary to fund your business or fund whatever lifestyle that you want. Either way, it's sacrifices. So you pick and choose what you want to do. Like for me, if I had listened to my parents, especially my mom, I probably would have been a little bit further because I would have had more of the capital and the money. But also, I don't regret anything I went through because I'm finally happy and I'm content. So I would say.
Would you have really been further if you're unhappy doing this for years? I feel like that
Right.
stacks. Like
Maybe like financially, yes.
there we go. Okay.
You know what I mean? But
crying yourself to sleep every night.
exactly. You pick and choose. Yeah, no. Pick and choose your battles. Honestly, I'm not the one to tell people what to do, but just be smart about it. Make sure you have a plan. And if you really want something, you got to be consistent. That's just what it is.
That's very true. You have to, and not only consistent with it, but I think that's the hardest part. I think the consistency is literally the hardest part.
Yeah, and the discipline. The discipline. Like, yeah.
Like I have to physically do this every day or every other day, and like all that, and even when it sucks, even through. You see what I did there? It's sucking. I have to keep doing this.
Exactly.
And that's where most people fall off. All right. This might be a perfect time to segue into WaxifyMe. Let's talk about it. So, for those who don't know, explain to the audience in your own words what WaxifyMe is.
So, WaxifyMe is my full body waxing studio in the city of Boston. I am located in Mattapan. It's a fairly small studio, but it's an amazing space. You'll have a amazing experience, great customer service, products that cater to your skin type. And I
want to know what your favorite product that you guys offer is.
Oh, so yes, there's this new product that I discovered this year that I've been using personally. It's called Bush Balm. Ooh. I love a lot because I've seen results. In the past, I've used products before and I haven't really seen the results. People just rave about it, but you don't see the outcome. But I've been seeing the results, and some of my clients say they love it as well. So
yes. Okay. So what led you to starting WaxifyMe? Why do that? Because you didn't. Well, no. I'm gonna let you tell people where you were. Where were you before, and why did we start it?
Okay. So COVID. During COVID, I was just doing research. I knew I wanted to do something in the beauty industry. Prior to that, I was in community college. Didn't know what I wanted to do. So I kept taking breaks. I did a couple of other jobs. I worked in hair stores, stuff like that. And I knew that I was great with people. So I had great customer service, and I liked the beauty industry. I'm very fashionable myself, and I knew I wanted to do something within that area. And I was just doing research, and COVID hit. I did some research, and I'm like, oh, aesthetics. I didn't really know what aesthetics was. I was like, okay, I got to find out if there's schools out here in this city that offer the esthetician program. I found one, which was Elizabeth Grady. And I did that right after COVID. So when we were able to, come outside and work and stuff like that, I went to school. Half of the program was online and the other half was in person. So I was able to do a lot of hands-on skincare. I did a lot of facials, stuff like that. In this program, though, we didn't really cover waxing as much, but we took maybe 2 classes. But during those 2 classes, I was like, oh, I could do this. I actually like this better than doing the facials.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was really good at doing facials as well, but waxing was my thing.
Had your heart.
Yeah, so once I graduated from the aesthetics program, I applied at European Wax Center. I stayed there for 2 years, which this was the second year. And I was like, yeah, I got, this is it. I have to have my own. So that's exactly what I did.
Working there solidified to you, I have to have my own.
Yeah, definitely.
Solidified to you in the sense of, I should run this in a way that I want to open something and run it in a way that I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew you could. Yeah.
Yes, exactly that. It wasn't a bad experience. There was a lot going on in that place, but I feel like you can always get a positive outcome with whatever you do. So although I didn't really like working there, I gained my clientele. It helped me come out of my shell more, and just talking to people. I knew I was good at that, and I was like, yeah, I could see myself doing this on my own. So I took everything that I learned from European and I applied that to the business that I have right now.
Love. Do you ever see yourself working for someone
No.
under some?
No, never again. Never again. Cause you get really comfortable. I got really comfortable. And I wasn't seeing no progression. There was no progress.
That check is a noose around your neck.
You know what I mean? It's a franchise. So I knew what to expect. Mm-hmm. I wasn't blind. Okay. I knew that I had to get the experience that I needed. I did my research prior to that. So I listened to what other people said and I was like, oh, okay. So I might go through this.
Got it.
But then I was like this, it's just something that you feel. You're like, yeah, this is it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. You just do it. You don't really think about it. You do it. I saved some money. I put some money aside. And literally every check that I was getting every 2 weeks, I put that towards my studio. So I had nothing, but I was paying everything off with the checks that I was receiving. So
your Wax Center was more of a learning opportunity and a place.
Very much.
Let me get this knowledge.
That's exactly what it was. Just a learning experience for me. How to deal with people, the workplace, and just knowledge about business. Anywhere where you're working at, you're gaining something. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
One of my favorite people to listen to is Alex Hormozy. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but
no, I don't know who that is.
He's very, very smart. And he's really big on just getting the reps in. If you are nervous to start or you're like, I'm going to suck or it's going to whatever, mm-hmm. get the reps in because that makes you better. No matter what, it makes you better.
Right.
The first time is always not going to be as good as the 100th time. So get to time 100. So I am huge on people taking what they love, figuring out what they love, and then where they can go learn it, and then do it for 2 years or whatever, and then I'm taking all this knowledge and bye, I'll see you later. I'm gonna build
exactly,
and that's exactly what you did.
And time flies. And no lie though, I didn't think I was gonna open up a studio. I think waxing was just gonna be like a one-time thing. But then I'm like, this is such a lucrative business. There's so much money, and I'm like, I'd be stupid if I stayed in a place and I gained all this knowledge and not apply that and make a profit out of it. You can sell anything. Just need the knowledge.
Do you think that anybody can become an entrepreneur?
I think they can. They just have to find the passion for it. Honestly, I think it's really.
Everyone has a passion.
I do, and honestly, it could be anything. Everybody got their own thing that makes them, go.
Absolutely.
Anything. But I also don't think that everyone is business oriented. There's a difference. Cause you can sell anything, mm-hmm. but if you don't have that business mindset, that psychology, meaning if you're not good with people and you don't know how people function and how they work and how they think, it's gonna be hard for you to sell. I had to learn that. And my mom, that was the first thing my mom told me, because my mom is a businesswoman too. So
really? What does she do?
Yeah, she sells handbags, perfume. She's been doing that since I forgot to say that part. Yeah. So that's who I really learned the game from, was my mom. Yeah. I watched her do everything.
Are all Haitian women hustlers?
They are. All of them.
The answer is yes.
All of them. Even the men. Even the men.
Every Haitian person's hustler.
Even that. I feel like we just got it in. It's
like we gotta go.
We gotta go.
I gotta do
every Haitian I know is like a hustler. Yeah. So that's just what it is. It's in our DNA.
I love that.
Yeah. So she told me straight up, she was like, listen, you got to give people grace as well. But there's also boundaries, but you got to learn people. Learn how they function, how they operate. Yeah, you'll have something successful. So she always told me that, and I just always put that in my head. People do not do well with disrespect. No one does. So you have to learn how to talk to people. Your tone of voice matters. All of that matters if you want a successful business. And also learning the market. You got to be good at what you do. So that's one thing. And the other things are just other pieces.
I'm going to dive into that because that is so important to me. Not everybody prioritizes being good with people, but I will say, I love to play devil's advocate. I will say some people are naturally better with people than others.
Yes.
So it's going to be hard for someone who's naturally good with people to understand how person B, I'm not naturally good with people. So this is my good with people. And I'm like, oh, that's your good.
Yep.
Hate to see it bad. But I say that to say, where was I going with this? I don't know, but that was beautiful.
That was great.
That was nice, right? Set that up real nice.
I'm like, I totally agree with you. And
Okay.
you're right. You're absolutely
right.
right.
It's true. All right, we'll end it there. We'll cut it there because that was good. But that was I can't reiterate that. What's one thing you wish you would have known from the beginning?
How much money it was gonna take to start this off. Yeah. That's one thing I wish I kind of did better with. Because I spend money, a lot of money, and on nonsense, things that I don't really need. So my suggestion for people, if you're starting a business, please save your money. Apply for grants. Use the resources that are out here. Because you're going to be spending bread. You're going to spend a lot of money, like on all types of stuff. Even the products that you get may not work. You're still going to have to spend money. So, like, save your checks. Save it. Put it aside somewhere. And think strategically. Like, use what you got as well. Like, sometimes you don't have to start off real extravagant. Because for me, it's more so of the experience that you want to give your clientele as opposed to everything else. But good products, start off with good products and start off with a good experience. That's it.
That's all. You don't need to. A lot of people will jump off the bat and like, I need to buy everything brand new.
Yeah, and you really don't. And oh my God, I used Facebook Market. That's how I found my place.
Facebook Market, people
amazing. That's how I found my studio.
You could buy a kidney.
Yeah,
and you could buy anything on
randomly
Facebook Market.
too. Randomly too. And at first, I didn't think I was gonna get the place because there was another person that wanted the studio that I wanted to. So he was trying to figure out who he should, but he did a little research on, he did all of the background. The property manager did all of the research that he had to do. And I nagged him for a very long time. For maybe, I think, 2 months before he gave me the confirmation. I was like, I need this place.
Consistency.
You got to give me this place. Like, I'll even give you whatever I got left. And that's exactly what I did.
And he gave you the place.
Broke. Had nothing. Nothing scraping. And yeah, here. I need this. So sometimes you gotta, be a little humble, sacrifice a little bit. If that's really what you want. Because I told myself this is gonna be my last year working for somebody. I refuse. So
love that. I want to talk about being broke.
Yeah.
I want to talk about getting to a place of just like, all I have is my passion, my dream, my desire, but I have nothing else but my fuel for this and the decision to keep going, which is what you did, because if not, we wouldn't have WaxifyMe.
Correct.
So let's talk about being at rock, if that is your rock bottom, or it looks like rock bottom.
I've always been rock bottom, always. Like, it's always like but you know what, though? It doesn't last for me. Last year, I was working under somebody as well, too. I was doing both. So I had the European, I was working under another woman. Same situation. I knew I didn't want to be in that position. I made all these people so much money. And I'm like, this does not make sense. So, I mean, brokenness is what? Temporary? I wouldn't even consider myself broke. It was just, I was being very not irresponsible. I was being very irresponsible with my money. But it didn't last for me. And for some reason, God doesn't put me in those positions for too long. So when I don't have it, I always end up having it the next day or like days after. So that's why I'm always like, everything is temporary. Everything. Yeah. So don't ever think that you're going to be in the same position for long. I mean, but it's also up to you too. So
is that a Gloria thing? The not staying low, not staying down, always pushing through? Or do you think that anybody can do that if they decide to?
It's an everybody thing. But you just have to like really dig in yourself and really take yourself out of misery. Like you can't, like you just got to do it. And that's one thing I think that's one of the reasons why I have this place now is like, I just did it. I didn't think about it every day. I was just like, yo, I want this place. That's what I'm going to do. If I have to rack up all my checks and put it towards there. So, and that's exactly what I did. I had the place since November, but I was still working at European. I stayed there. Nobody knew anything. So I didn't tell anybody anything, but what I did was I kept paying the rent. Paying the rent, slowly started to move things. Slowly started telling my clients in there what it was. I didn't tell everybody. Okay. Because some people run their mouth a little too much. And sometimes it's best if you don't say anything at all. That's exactly what I did. And I gave myself a deadline. My birthday month was June, which is the month that I opened up. I was like, yeah, June's going to be my last month. And that's what's going to happen. And that's exactly what I did. I came back from vacation and I opened up. Put my 2 weeks in way before all of that. And yeah, I did it very professionally. I didn't leave,
on bad terms.
At all.
And that's the big thing too. Burning bridges. Don't burn bridges if you don't need to.
Heavy on the don't burn. And I used to be like that. Very ignorant, very like, oh, I don't give a
right. I'll never need them.
I'll never need them. No. You never know.
You never know.
You never know. And the manager was pretty good. She was respectful about it. I wrote a letter, my resign letter, and I gave it to her and I talked to her. She kept asking me, why? And I was like, because it's time. It's time. Like, it's time. You just know. You just know. And that's what and smoothly.
And you're done.
And then that's it.
And then, even if it was the most beautiful place to work, the perfect place to work, it was time.
It's time. And ever since then, I've seen over 50 people, including clients that I already had. They followed me, and people that found my page on social media. So I'm getting all types of people from everywhere. I've even had people come out of state. So it's like, yeah, like.
And now you're on podcasts?
Yeah.
You flew out soon. Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I really am. It still hasn't really like hit me like that because it's the same thing that I've been doing for like 2 years now. But it's just it's just in my own space. So it's a different feeling.
It's yours.
It's a different feeling, yeah. And it feels good. And I'm at peace. When I was at Europe, I was so stressed out.
Really?
All the time. Really? Like, I knew it was my time when I started dreading work. I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we talk about the work dread? You get to a point where you are miserable.
And people see that. They feel it. They see that. They see it on your face. They feel the energy.
Your energy shit.
I don't know if have you ever been in a situation like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The position that I'm currently in now, I still work a 9 to 5. The position that I'm currently in now, I didn't have it before.
Oh, wow.
I transferred into this new position, but my past position, it got to a point of I was there and I was literally dreading being there.
Wow.
I would go there and I'm like, I would wake up
dreading it.
If it's on the wake up, you already know it's all set.
Exactly.
Like, and then I do want to say I am very much a girl's girl. I love my ladies. I love my girls. Yes. But working with a lot of all of the same sex.
Oh.
Like, I feel like even if I was a dude working with all of the same, it's.
Yeah. and oh my God, yes. Yes. And that's part of the reason why too. And it's so unnecessary.
to not.
For drama.
Yes.
For the other stuff outside of what we're actually here for.
Can we come do waxes, cackle a little bit, and go home? But it's not
I tried.
It's not solely do waxes though. All places.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
And even with the male population too, I've heard things within themselves. But working with women can be dreading. It can be very difficult. I don't know why. I don't know if there's like some type of scientific reason why that happens. I don't know. But I don't like it. And I like to do things solo anyways. But go to work and mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Just come to work. Mind your business and go home.
That's it. And the thing with me, and I wish I could be a little bit better with this. Like if you're gonna come with me with BS, I'm probably gonna come back with you with the same thing. I like to return energy, but I also realize that it does not have to be that way. Sometimes just let somebody have it.
Yeah.
You don't you like you said, like you don't have to like react all the time. And I had to I struggled with that a lot working at European because I wanted to pop off all the time. Like, just respond. I wanted to respond all the time, but it doesn't have to be like that. Respect is important. That's all I ask for if I'm working in a place. That's all I ask for. I'm not asking for nothing else. I don't ask people for nothing. But the respect aspect, I feel like a lot of people lack that. Also, if you worked in a place and you're thinking of having your own business, and you're not good with working with people, I don't know how you're going to successfully run that. I don't know. Because people are not going to allow that. The clients that you have are not going to accept it. You're going to lose clientele. You have to respect people.
And not to mention, and that's if you work with just you and clients. What if you work with other
places too? That's it.
It doesn't.
But also, I will say too, sometimes the space, the environment is just that toxic. Sometimes there's literally nothing that you could do about it, but to take yourself out of the equation. So that's another thing too. A lot of people don't talk about that. Yes, you can mind your business, but sometimes it's just the place, the management, more so. Yes. Just take yourself out of it. Like, I didn't do too much talking. I didn't tell people what I was doing. When I left, the people that I was working with, my coworkers, I love them. They were great. Sundays, I had my group, and we all got along. Was no issue. When I told them, they were shocked. They were like, since when? I was like, that's how you do things. Nothing personal. And I still talk to them. I have them on social media. Nothing. Yeah, it doesn't have to be personal. Just do it.
So wait, Gloria, it doesn't have to end horrifically with people screaming and throwing things and
doesn't.
Cussing people out.
And I've heard horror stories in workplaces, like horrible things. Like, some people, when they have power, they're just, I don't know, it's the ego. Like, they let it get to their heads, and it's like, you're probably not getting paid that much. First off, like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, you don't, you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't have to be like that to people, because you never know when you're gonna need them.
That's the thing. But people tell themselves, like, I'll never need them.
Exactly, and that's why a lot of people struggle.
And then that humble pie comes back. Yeah, and it's served to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Only
exactly.
Okay, so real quick, before I hop, I want to know about the studio. So I want to know if it's just you in there or if it's a few other girls as well.
Oh, it's just me. It's just me. So, and everything is catered to, like, my booking site. So I strategically made my booking site so I could just individually be with that person, so they could book accordingly. And I also take walk-ins. So the way my schedule is pretty much spread it out. So like, people could come in whenever they feel like, because I'm open Monday through Sunday. I am thinking I'm taking like one day off because I need it. I don't have no days off. Because my other job is with kids. I'm a parent, so I work with kids. Assistant teaching, yeah. So I do that too. A lot of people don't know that, but that's like a part. I love kids, so I work with them. I do. But yeah, it's just me. A lot of people keep asking me that question too. Maybe one day I might actually have somebody else in the room. Probably not for waxing though. Probably for something else. Okay. I think I want to do my waxing thing, just me, for a little bit. Okay. And then when I'm not here, because I do want to open up another business, I'll probably just open up a shop, a front store shop, and then hire other waxers that want to do it. Because I've noticed Boston doesn't have a lot of that.
A lot of waxers?
Well, no, there's not a lot of us. Like, and I'm also doing sugaring too. I'm adding those services. And that's something that people don't know much about either.
I was just going to say.
Sugaring's another way.
If I explain sugaring to me as if I was 5. My friend Ingrid, who actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Ingrid's the one. Girl. Shout out to Ingrid. We love her. I
saw her, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Good. I love her.
She was telling me about sugaring. She's like, yeah, I need a sugar.
Yeah.
Tell me. So, Like I'm five.
Yeah. It's not on my site yet, but I've been practicing. Okay. I'm pretty good. I just want more practice because it's taking me a little longer to complete. I usually do my Brazilians within like 15 minutes. And that's one thing I will say that European did great, was kind of like push us to finish up really quick and get them out. That could be a good and bad thing too, because you want quality at the end of the day. It's really not about finishing faster, but efficiently. But like sugaring is taking me maybe like 30 minutes. I want to practice more so I could get down a little bit more. But it's just sugaring is a more natural method on just removing hair. Same they say hair removal. It's just
so the sugar is actually wax?
No. Sugaring and waxing, two different things, but they both remove hair.
Okay.
Sugaring consists of sugar, honey, and lemon. So like some people have a preference. They want more of an organic way. And it probably doesn't react to their skin as opposed to waxing. Because sometimes waxing may cause like sensitivity to the skin or like ingrowns. It really depends on your skin.
Okay.
that's why I did both at my studio. I wanted to give people the option.
Okay.
So I tried both. I like both.
Yeah.
I prefer both. Doesn't really matter. Some people, like I have a cousin that I always practice on. She loves sugaring. She refuses to do waxing. So I will practice sugaring on her a lot.
Okay.
So yeah. So when I do add it to my site, it'll just be a preference thing. The price difference will be a little bit different because sugaring does take a little bit more time. Yeah, that'll probably just be a little bit higher. Not too much, but reasonable. But the results with sugaring is like amazing. You get the same results. I don't know what it is about sugar. It just looks better.
Really?
It looks better. I think the results are a little bit more, they both do the job. Mm-hmm. But sugar is just different. I don't know. Sugaring is like, sugar's elite. Everyone maybe needs to try it. I think everybody should try it. I've been trying to get some of my clients to do it just so I could practice more on it. And when I actually feel completely confident in it, I'm going to add it onto my site. I bought the products and everything. So, and it's less cost effective. I can see why a lot of people do sugaring. Yeah. Because you're not spending that much money. I spend a lot of money on waxing. Like literally right after this, I have to go buy more sticks, more wax. So yeah, because I have a couple of clients today right after this. So
you're working today?
Long services. Yeah, like 4:45.
You never stop. You just go.
Never. If I'm on call, can I come? Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah. I'm coming.
Are you currently single?
I am.
Do you think you'll slow down when you find Mr. Right? Or Mrs. Or any right? The right?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. But whoever I end up with, he gotta be a hustler too. I just love ambitious people.
Okay, wait, hold on real quick. So many things just happened in my brain. So many things.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo.
We're going to go down this path.
I think I know what
you're
going to say.
Just a little bit. No, wait. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know.
All right.
Okay. For those watching, the single fellas, tell us who your guy is, what your guy is. Who's your guy?
You know what? I'm picky, but I'm not that picky. I just...
And I don't a hustler.
He got to be a hustler. Just be ambitious, please. And have a career. Have a job. Do something with yourself.
Have a car?
Yes. Yeah. But yeah. I just love driven men that are just naturally like, I like businessmen. I think that's always, if you're a businessman, ambition, knows how to dress, because I love to dress and go out. So like, if you can match my fly, that's great. I don't really have a preference when it comes to like race. Okay. That's never been my thing.
Height? Are you a height girl?
I kind of am, because I'm 5'1". Like I'm short.
Wait, if you're 5'1",
I'm petite.
Then can he be like 5'4"?
That's fine. I've dated men 5'4", but I do prefer taller.
Okay. Like, there's a preference there.
But
there is. Have to be.
It doesn't. There's
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Intelligent too. Oh my God. Like
a man that you can learn from.
Just teach me something.
Teach me.
You know what I mean? Just teach me something that I don't already know. It could be anything.
A fun fact.
I don't really care. And somebody that loves to travel too. Yeah.
Are you a big travel girl?
I am. Not as much as I would want, but I do love traveling. It keeps me grounded. Yeah. I have to do that at least maybe 2 or 3 times a year. At least. Even if it's domestic.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, even if it's domestic. It doesn't always have to be international. Okay. I prefer international traveling. And traveling. When I was younger, one thing that I will say too that my parents did great. A little off topic. They sent me to Haiti every year. Every year. I went to Haiti every year. Until probably high school. That's when it slowed down. Yeah. Until high school. Even when, all the political issues were happening. I went to Haiti every year.
You still went?
Like, yeah. A lot of people, and when I tell my American friends that I went often, everybody's looking at me like they're shocked. They're like, how? Because of all the propaganda, all the brainwashing, all the images that they show. So when I would hear things about Haiti, the Haitian culture, it blew my mind because I didn't see that. When I went, my parents had a house out there. I slept good. We slept on a bed like we did. We went to the beach. Like almost every
We're at the
day.
beach, we're
I
eating
ate
fish.
great. So it's interesting to see all that. You growing up, you thinking about how you was raised, and the trips that I had. I was always traveling. Haiti is it for me. It's like every other country. It's like every other island. It's just we go through a little bit more. That's it. That's really what it is. We got everything. Haiti got everything that every other country has. Literally everything, if not more. But that's for another day.
I digress.
Because they're not going to talk about that.
I digress.
You know?
Haiti has so many resources, so much potential, so much that can happen.
So much potential.
So much that will happen. I do foresee us seeing a
Correct.
better Haiti.
And no, it's written already.
We're going to.
It's written already. It's going to happen. But I want us to do the work as well. It's one thing to like wish this for our people and stuff like that, but like we really gotta be like everybody else. Yeah, F everybody else and really do this for us. Because at the end of the day, this is our country.
Hello.
People could say whatever they want. Everybody has issues in their country.
Hello.
Okay? So there's that.
But this is ours. And
this is ours.
You are your own savior.
Yeah.
That's the case when it comes to a single person.
Yeah.
That's the case when it comes to a community.
Exactly.
You are your own savior. So
exactly.
But we gonna do it.
Yeah. And I just want to add one thing too, because a lot of people don't know this too. Haiti was very big on tourism during the 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to the 80s, before all the political issues happened. A lot of people don't know that. There was Cuba, that was number one, and then Haiti. And Cuba and Haiti is very similar because of what they go through, right? We always had tourism. That's nothing new for us. Yeah. That's nothing new. So it's very strange when people talk about tourism and don't mention Haiti. We always had it. That's true. It's just things got in the way of it. People are too scared to come because of everything that they've heard about the country. It's the fear. Like, people are scared to go. But don't get it twisted. When you hit the airports and you're looking at people who are in the seats, they're not us. So if they're not you and they don't look like you, that says a lot. If other people could enjoy your country, that says a lot. And I want other Haitians to realize that too. Like, y'all gotta stop listening to people.
I think people across the board. We do a lot of like, oh, I heard it from so and so.
Yeah,
but you're not really willing to like. You need to research that. Yeah. You need to like really look into that.
Yeah, but also I honestly 100% believe too. There's what is it called? A motive? Is that what I'm trying to say? An agenda behind the constant negative commentary. Oh. There's definitely an agenda, I will say. I'm not saying that the country is, doing well. We all know what's going on. Yeah. But it's not the whole country. It's just a real small pocket of it that they keep replaying over and over and again. And when they keep doing that and you're seeing that, you're going to think that it applies to everywhere else. And it does not. I just want to put that out there. Still living out there. I still have family, I communicate with them, so I know what's going on. They're telling me what's going on. I just really want people to stop listening and just do research. Like it really doesn't hurt to just do your research on places.
So what about those who are like, well, Gloria, are you saying that I should visit Haiti now?
Yes.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah. Yes.
But
do your research.
There you go.
Do your research. Know where you're going, because it doesn't apply to everywhere. Also, too, there's so many other countries that are going through HEL. Like that does not get covered. Like at all. There is. I'm very passionate about this. Very.
I love it.
Because I know. I know. I
love it.
Yeah. Just do your research. That's it. If you don't know nothing, ask a Haitian friend. A lot of people got Haitian friends out here. Ask them what's going on.
But sometimes they don't even, sometimes...
You know what? You're right. Sometimes they don't know.
Sometimes they don't know.
But ask somebody that actually travels there. There's a difference. Someone that actually travels there and that actually has family still living out there. Ask them.
Yes. If you're interested in seeing Haiti, I think you should speak to somebody that's traveled there and have those conversations. And after those conversations, if you're not interested, then don't go.
Yeah.
But... we're not saying go in the middle of a war zone. We're saying that not the entire country is a war zone.
Correct.
That's what we're saying. And if you're not,
I don't ever get into politics. I don't care about that. Care less, because it's always going to be relevant. That's how this world is functioning, regardless. But give Haiti a chance.
Yes.
That's it.
Don't turn your back on.
Don't turn your back. We've done a lot for people, and we've shaped history.
But so also, we need to step up to the plate as well.
Correct.
Nobody's gonna save us.
That's huge. And to be honest with you, that's really what it is. Nationalists. Be that. Be that. If you're Haitian, do your work.
Do your work.
That's it.
Do your work.
People gonna always talk because they don't know, and that's fine. That's fine. A lot of people don't like Americans. They think we're. It's every. It's every like. And the weirdest thing, one of the wildest things I've ever heard about is like we don't have trees and all this. I'm just like, bro, like we're like, who is telling y'all this stuff? Who?
It's the receiver.
Who? So it's like you hear all this stuff and you're just like, wow, because the last time I went, I go often. So the last time I went, I definitely saw coconut trees. I even drank coconut. So
it doesn't even make sense.
It's so weird. Like, stop being ignorant and like, please research.
All right. So we're wrapping up. Getting to the end of this.
Yes.
I kind of don't want to.
It was a pleasure. Oh my God.
All right. So a few more questions and then we're done.
Okay.
So now, what are we looking forward to? What are we doing? What's going on? WaxifyMe opened up. It's open. The doors are open. What are we doing?
All right. We doing everything. Pretty much everything. Selling products. I'm coming out with a merch for other waxers around the States. Yeah. So they can look good while they're waxing. Yeah. For other estheticians too.
WaxifyMe merch?
Yeah. Just like slogans, just broad. Like broad, licensed esthetician, other cute things, titles, whatever your title is. If you're a waxer, a facialist, it's going on a shirt. That's what I want to do.
So wait. Are you creating the merch or you're creating it?
Yeah, I'm doing the merch. Yeah.
So you're going to be the ones making the shirts, whatever.
I'll probably find like a designer and then have them do that, but still my vision. Yeah. It's whatever I envision in my brain. I'm going to have them do that, and then they'll just print it out for me, and then I'll sell it in my store. Online store is coming soon, too. So as soon as I get the merch, I'll be selling it online. And, yeah, just, keeping it going. That's really what I'm going to do.
Getting those books booked.
That's it. I'm just starting off, so I really want to get to the point where I'm not constantly promoting on social media, where people just, when they know it's time to book their appointment, I have it. And so far, so good. I'm very blessed with that. But I want to get to a point where I don't really have to work my other job. I could just do that solely and maybe get into my management, my other chapter that I really want to do. Because I do want to go back to school. So I'm just trying to figure out a schedule for myself for this year because I want to go back to school and see if I could do both.
You can.
Yeah,
but you're ready to do so much.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to eliminate my time.
I want to talk about your other job super quick because we didn't get a chance to talk about that. So let us know what your other job is, what you do. You don't have to say the company if you don't want to, but whatever.
Yeah.
Tell us anything.
I won't say the school, but last year I worked at a elementary, basically. And I did K2. Yeah, I worked. Well, this year. I said last year. This year, I started in October and I ended June.
Okay.
Right before I opened up, and that's what I've been doing. Like I'm a kindergarten. Yeah, K2. Yeah, I've just been a para assistant teaching. It felt like I was the main teacher, but yeah, I've been working with kids all year long. And waxing was always a part-time thing. So I would do school Monday through Friday, and then my waxing during the weekend, only Saturday and Sundays. But my whole day would be like booked. Yeah, so like I would do both. Saturdays, not so much. I would end at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sundays were doubles. So I would do that the whole day. But yeah, it was just, waxing has always been kind of like a side thing, I will say. Now it's more of a part-time thing because I wasn't really working part-time. There was only 2 days. My part-time job, my full-time job was mainly the teaching job. So yeah, I don't mind teaching. I like teaching. If maybe in my next life, I'll be a teacher, a history teacher at that. If there was a subject to teach, it would be history because I like it so much. Tells you a lot about how the world is functioning now. Yeah.
I love that. You do so much.
I do. And it doesn't feel like a lot either. It's weird.
You just go and
No, I be tired. I do. I be tired a lot, but it feels normal. Like it feels like it doesn't feel like a duty.
That's why you're able to continue and do it. It doesn't feel like
it's
a task.
fun. It's kind of fun too.
It's
kind of fun.
It's fun. It can get crazy and
it can
whirlwindy, but
it can
be fun.
You just gotta find something that's fun for you. That's it. Make it fun, or you can make it fun. I've had clients with all type of careers, lawyers, all types of other careers, other interesting careers. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So it's very interesting. Like you don't know who's coming at your door. So
and when you're in the waxing session, you're just talking. Like you're just
talking.
Yeah.
Very, and it goes by so quick. But you learn so much. And I think that's why you like talking a lot. Because even if it's for like a short amount of time, like you learn a lot.
The nuggets. Like I just learned that. Yeah. All right. Where can people find you, connect with you?
Yes. So on social media, I'm very big on social media. I try to be on there every single day. You can find me at WaxifyMe on Instagram. That's pretty much the only platform that I have right now. But it's very easy. Just
right on there. Just search it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you for those watching. If you're watching this, I'll put it at the bottom. If you are listening to this, just spell it for them.
WaxifyMe, and I'm located in Mattapan.
Yes, right in Boston.
The heart of the city. So it's very easy to find. My place is very clean. It's just easy.
I love it. And there's products there.
And you'll just have an ultimate waxing experience.
Absolutely. So you can talk to Gloria about anything, as you can tell.
And I do accept walk-ins as well. Everything is on my social media, my phone number, everything. So if you need a wax and you want to come through, let me know. Okay.
And she's super, super, super responsive. Super fast, super responsive.
Very fast. I think too fast sometimes.
No.
I'm always on my phone. I always have my phone on me. Always. Even when I'm busy.
I want to be one of those girls with that, but I'm always
like, it's kind of like, it's in me. I can see one message and I'll answer real quick and then keep it going. But come through. I also do men. So, I've had a lot of male clients. I don't do the manzillions yet, but it will be added on to my service list. So, keep a lookout for that, and anyone is welcome to come in, okay? If you're under the age of 18, I do ask that you bring a guardian, because sometimes I do have clients that are younger, like 16 years old. That's probably the only age I will take. And if you're over that age, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. This was fun.
I'm so happy you came. Okay, one final question. This is gonna be my closeout question for everybody.
Yes.
What is one thing, and it can be pertaining to anything, what is one thing you wish more people knew?
Is it about me or just in general?
Pertaining to you, your business, in general, the world, life, anything.
Okay. One thing. All right. That no pain is forever. So like if you're going through stuff, just keep it going. It's temporary.
But even things, if it's really bad.
Even if it's really bad, I promise you, it will not last. That's literally all I got, because I've been in situations where I've been through it, but it within a year, your life can change, literally. So just keep that in mind. Be hungry, be disciplined. Don't listen to people either. Listen to yourself. You know what's best for you. Okay? So make sure that you do everything within yourself and your timing. Not nobody else's timing, not know what other people are doing. Do it on your timing. I had a lot of people, kind of tell me, oh, should have been, went solo, whatever, all this. Oh, when are you going to open up? Trying to rush me. I don't like when people rush me. Don't let people rush you.
Don't let people rush you.
You know when it's time. So pain is temporary. The things that you're going through is temporary. Timing is also everything. So do it on your time.
Love it. Alrighty, Gloria. We're going to close out on that because that was beautiful. And I want to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This
was great.
And
you're great
everywhere. And you just I feel like I asked random things and you were just on it and ready to go.
Girl, I wrote answers to my questions, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even need to do that. Because I didn't think.
Do you think that would have been better? Is there anything you want to know?
No.
I like the flow.
The flow was better.
Right.
And I felt like I had way more to say.
Yeah,
naturally. Yeah. And also, you made it very comfortable for me, too. Okay. So, like, when the atmosphere is right, everything just flows.
Yes.
It's great.
Okay, good. Yes. This was good.
It was great. Yes. We need it in the city. We need this. We do. There's a lot of us out here that are hungry. We don't get the exposure that we deserve. Yeah, so like keep it going.
And I want to be big on bringing you guys back for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I want to be able to have, like 2 years ago we were talking about this and now we're talking about this.
Oh, I like that.
Especially local people, you can do that so much more frequently. So yeah, I
like that. Yes. And I like the fact that you're getting people from all walks of life and from all different careers or that's great. Like people need to know what's out here. Maybe somebody doesn't know what they want to do.
That's what I'm doing it for. The people that don't
and they're lost and they're listening to other people. Like it helps.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We're
out, y'all.